Hello, Internet. Today, I want to talk to you about what not to do when you're drunk. And to help me, I have my friend Caroline.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Caroline. Really nice to be on the show today.
Oh, thank you
I
for
feel
coming.
I feel very welcome. Everything is very nice. I had some coffee earlier, so I'm really energized and really excited to be here.
I'm just so happy.
hmm
With me, she's an expert in drunkology.
Yes, I am. I get drunk at least 5 times of the week.
I'm drunk the rest.
Yes.
Yes. So.
This is gonna make for a good video.
Okay, first thing. When I'm drunk, I know it is just wonderful. The thing you need to do first when you're drunk is text everyone. Oh, ex-boyfriend, I haven't spoken to you in 4 years. This is a great time for me to start up a conversation with you about everything in my life.
You know, Emily, I completely agree. It always makes for a good conversation starter the next morning, too. It is never awkward, it's just completely casual conversation. I've also learned that you should never cook while you're drunk because it's a mess. Let me tell you. First of all, the food is never actually good. You just think that. I don't know why you think that. It's just the way you are when you're intoxicated with alcohol. And then you wake up the next morning and you got rice everywhere, and you got some meat in I don't even know, the oven, whatever you like to cook your meat in. You got some toast. Some people really like toast when they're drunk, but they mostly forget to put butter on it. I have found out. My friend made toast one time. She forgot to put butter on it.
Oh, that is just so embarrassing.
Yeah, she brought it to me as I was puking in the toilet, and I was mad because she didn't put butter. That's all I wanted was some toast and butter. But yeah, that's one thing you shouldn't do.
One thing you should do is dance. Because everyone knows that your dance skills improve exponentially whenever you are inebriated. Well, when I drink, my dancing skills go from a casual sway from side to side to being freaking Michael Jackson. I can spin around and all that good stuff.
Sometimes when I'm drunk, I go behind couples that are grinding up on each other, and I pretend like I'm grinding with them, but I'm not. So, one thing I've learned that you should not do, though, is ride your bike. You fall off of it immediately, almost immediately. Sometimes you make it a little ways, but unless you got training wheels, then I do not suggest it.
Things that you should do is get in a car with strangers. Because it's usually in your best interest. Like, if a guy has been following you around all night, it must mean he's a really nice guy and he wants to be your friend. So you should definitely get in that car with him.
That is definitely what you should do.
I mean, better have him drive than you drive, right? So why don't you just get in the car with a strange man? What could go wrong?
You should not pee outside of the buildings. You should always go inside, even if that means you have to duck behind the bar or something, pull a JWoww. But I highly suggest not peeing outside the building, because I did that one time, and a man walked out of nowhere, and it scared the bejeebies out of me. Thank God my friend was there to fend him off, though, and I was able to finish peeing. But you should just stay inside when you pee. I'm really sorry. I have a really nasty cough right now. Okay, continue, please.
Things that you should do is definitely go to Taco Bell on Johnston at 2:30 in the morning. There's no one there ever. You can just go in and out, and then you can get home and get nice in your bed. Just eat all your Taco Bell. There's never anyone there, so definitely go to the one on Johnston.
One thing you shouldn't do is you should not talk to the police because they know when you're drunk. You think they don't know, but they do. And then you end up going in your vehicle when you drive, and you get what do they call it again? DWI. And it's just a mess.
A drinking while interested.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah. Something that you should do is answer phone calls from your parents when you're inebriated. Because they definitely want to know what's up. Like, ooh, it's time for, it's like 8 at night. It should be, study time, but Mom, I'm I'm really drunk. I'll call you later. That usually gets them, that usually helps. It's a great conversation starter.
Indeed. One thing you shouldn't do is, for example, on Mardi Gras, you should not. I'm sorry.
Would you like some more coffee?
Yeah. Anyway, you should not show your boobies to the whole world, because before you know it, that's going to be on the internet and you're going to be crying. You will cry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That was refreshing.
Well, something that you should do is walk home all by yourself. It's always the safest option.
One thing that you should not do while intoxicated is follow around a boy the whole night, because you may think he's not looking, but he is. You can't just see something you like and go after it like that. Sometimes you gotta play hard to get, because those boys, they notice and they do not like it. Trust me, I've had at least 5 boys tell me before that, Caroline, I know you're coming after me and I do not like it. I'll come hang out with you eventually, but just not right now. But I keep following, and they do not like it. So I think it is time for a lesson to be learned out of that. And so I'm sharing this advice with you. Do not follow around the boy that you find attractive from the other side of the bar.
Do not go to the bar with the intent of studying. It usually does not end well. You'll bring out your note cards, and next thing you know, you're 4 pictures in, and your note cards are floating around the picture, and then you just do not do well on your test the next day. Right?
Sometimes depends. Actually, I've never done it before, but I have heard of people that did succeed. But I would highly recommend not doing it, because those people were very, very intelligent.
Are you saying I'm not intelligent?
I'm just saying that some people don't focus as well as others. That's all I'm saying. I am not personally a focuser as well, actually, believe it or not. My mind is very scatterbrained. I just always forget what I'm... So what not to do when you're drunk: you should not go pet an animal, because one time I was petting this dog and it started humping me and I freaked out. So I'm never doing that again when I'm drunk, because that was just gross. And I screamed really loud. I woke up his mama, and his mama was not happy. No. So don't pet animals, especially if they like to hump things. So
when you're drunk, you definitely do not need to be making your meth. That just leads to too many explosions. And I don't need another Walmart bathroom exploding, because that's where I always go. Walmart is the cleanest bathrooms. It just hurts knowing that my sacred place is ruined because some drunk person was trying to make their crack.
That is very hard. I can see how that can be very hard. I personally make my meth in my dorm bathroom. The RAs have not even noticed. It is quite amazing. There is a few fumes that come out of the room every once in a while, but I just tell them that I burned my toast on the toaster, and they believe it every time. So it's been working out for me pretty well.
And the last thing I've got is, if you're drunk, you absolutely must go to Walmart. The adventures are glorious and amazing. Have a good day.